It's not like your classic.
All right, what's up, guys? This is, I guess, episode 2 of the podcast, since we don't have any name for it. Once again, this is Adam. I'm going to be hosting, and we are going to be reviewing Batman v Superman for you guys.
Is the first episode of the podcast even out?
No, it's not. So, all right, just go around and introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name's Ethan.
Hi, my name is David.
Hey, I'm Sachin.
Hi, I'm Austin.
Hello, I'm Jacob.
Hi, I'm Brian.
We got a full house today. Usually we like to limit this to 5, but we just had a bunch of friends that came with us, and they all want to talk about the movie. So here we are. We're gonna be talking about Batman v Superman.
This across the table.
It's like,
Okay, what would you give it out of 10,
So-
Adam? Let's get it out of the way. Out of 10, go.
we're
go,
giving
out of
ratings.
10.
Okay, here I'm gonna go with the spill scale on this. I would give this a low.
Give me
I would give it a low. I would give it a low matinee.
Hello, man.
I don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
Low matinee.
I'm not a professional.
Low matinee means that matinee means that you paid to see it at a discount price.
I did.
Well, yeah.
Also, that's not that's not
I give it a student discount.
I also give it a student.
Beyond the student discount, though.
no, like out of 10, I would probably give it a 7 on a good day. I would give it a 7.
Five is
Right
five
now-
is complete average.
Right
Five
now,
is average.
yeah, right now I would say it's a 6. It was a good movie. It just wasn't a great movie, but
We'll get him up to 7.
yeah, but it's this isn't really about me. So this is the story, obviously, about Superman and Batman fighting each other on the surface, even though the trailer told us everything that was going to happen in the movie.
Not
Good
everything.
thing I
There was
Not
one
everything.
surprise.
A lot of the Wonder
Pay
Woman stuff
attention
was
to any
kept,
of those
Yeah.
things.
That's why you don't watch them.
I thought there was one
Here's the
surprise.
thing.
They have
They gave
trailers.
us the ending.
I
mean, we all knew they were gonna fight,
Well, yeah.
but we didn't know
It's
what
called-
was going to happen in between. And I thought,
What
like,
was in between that you felt like you didn't get, like that you didn't see from the trailers? I mean,
I just
I
didn't know
didn't
how they were
even
gonna
see
get there. I knew that they were angry at each other. Batman's like, oh, it seemed like a very arbitrary,
Reason
from the
for
trailer,
it.
it seems like Batman was really arbitrarily angry at Superman. But as they kind of went through the story,
I felt like he was
I
still
felt
kind of
they
arbitrary.
built it a little bit.
no,
But I kind of feel like
No, that opening scene. That opening scene really
Where he
set the
died.
hatred.
Yeah, no.
Really?
Like, he when
Yeah,
he,
no,
when
no,
he saves the little girl, he
Yeah.
looks and he's like,
True.
The
I-
humans on the ground.
I
watching
got
the
the,
gods fight.
I think his motivation was good, but again, I already knew that from the trailer. So
I didn't know.
I
That.
didn't.
no, that's what I'm saying though. Like this is where it comes to the point where I wasn't surprised by anything except the last part. By the way, let's not do spoilers. All right, should we do
Wait.
spoilers or
No, spoilers.
No,
Spoilers?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
alright.
have to spoil
the
the
only
movie.
thing, the only thing that I was surprised by was the death of Superman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was surprised
I really
by.
like that,
and
though.
honestly, I shouldn't have been
I like
surprised
that.
because it was Doomsday. And Doomsday, the biggest thing he's known for is killing Superman.
That is
I
actually a
didn't
really
know
cool
that.
thing that they
Actually, yeah.
they
I hope
killed
it sticks.
Superman.
I hope
Like,
it sticks.
I hope
okay,
it
no,
sticks
it's not.
too.
It's not.
Well, I mean, not totally, but it's gonna. I hope for one movie at least.
I really wish they hadn't done that thing at the. I really wish they just
Left.
they did
Yeah.
they
Maybe
did that
even
little
tease you. Maybe even tease you. Yeah.
And they just left it like they're like, oh shit, they really did.
I mean,
Yeah, I really thought they were just gonna end.
okay. All right. Stop. What do you think of the movie, man?
I gave it an 8. I really enjoyed it.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably an 8 too.
What did you like the
8,
most
7.
about it?
I just liked I liked the action scenes a lot, and I mean that was it for me. I saw it yesterday, so
Visually,
I
yeah.
wasn't there for
Really
like
good.
the audio
Visually
piece
good.
like you guys had.
Better than
Yeah.
visually. Do you think it was better than most Marvel?
Oh
movies?
no! Are you kidding me? The cinematography was out of this
Marvel
fucking
movies.
world.
Oh yeah,
The
no.
cinematography,
The
the
shots
way
are-
it was shot, the close-ups. There was only a few
He's good at
times
that.
where I thought it was really weird. Like there was this there was when Clark came to save Lois and he was just like that. I was like okay.
He did a lot of things like
Yeah.
that.
No, Superman's face is really weird in this movie.
Yeah.
Like he kept doing weird face.
I will say though that I think that the I have to see it again specifically because of the audio desync.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh, yeah.
that
It
threw
makes a
me
huge
that
deal.
threw me off completely.
wanna explain?
Our theater messed up.
Yeah.
Our theater messed
Yeah.
up
I
completely.
saw it
We should got
yesterday.
refunds.
Yeah.
There was a second a second and a half
There-
delay
yeah,
on the
Yeah.
audio.
No, I
Yeah.
started noticing it when they were at the party scene at Lex's house,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, okay, something's wrong here, but it might just be me. And then towards the end, it was just you'd see the punch, and the sound would come out.
It was like 50s, like Batman.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
It was homage,
I remember when the fucking lights turned on at one point.
Yeah.
And some guy just had to be like, okay.
Trying to
He's
turn
like
off the lights,
slightly
and
lower.
he couldn't do it.
He was a
He
brave
did his
soul.
best.
to do
Oh
it.
yeah, no, props to that guy. Props to that guy.
He
Saved
saved
the
us.
movie.
What
Can
do
you
you
imagine
think?
if it was like the lights were on and the audio was desynced? I would be like, fuck
Everyone,
this.
we would've-
Everyone's
I
frozen
would've
in the
left.
awkwardness.
Yeah.
What'd you think, Brian? What'd you think, man?
No. It's pushing a 6, but
Really?
it's just really an average for me. I mean, I felt some scenes could be condensed, others could be cut
Definitely.
out. I want to get straight to the fighting because that's what they were advertising. But
Yeah, they really
they
built
dragged
it
it
up.
out for over 2 hours plus. This was not Lord of the Rings or anything. There's a lot of things that could be happening. I mean, but the action scenes were solid.
Yeah.
I definitely have to agree that it was
Except
really,
for the Batman scene.
it was really, really long.
It was
It was so long.
I felt it.
No, like there was like maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, and I was like, okay, guys, I was like, all right, let's get moving.
And when Batman first put on his fucking like Mecha Bat suit, I was like, is the movie gonna fucking end?
Yeah. like there's so many there's like scenes where it's like, okay, that could be cut.
Yeah.
That could be
they
shortened.
easily could have cut out.
They
like,
coulda
the
cut
part
a lot
where
of
he
stuff.
like looks at Lois for like 3 hours.
Yeah,
so-
all the
There was
lowest
some long-
scenes.
There were some long shots with like
yeah.
glaring at people. People just staring.
There's
at
there's a lot of slow mo too, and I understand that's very stylistic of
Yeah.
Snyder, but at the same time, it's like, man,
I don't remember
get
the
the
slow-mo.
People were
No,
groaning.
You don't remember the
Yeah.
slow mo?
During some
No,
of
it
the
was
fight
fine.
scenes,
Yeah,
like
I don't remember glaring noticing.
What's
it at all.
when was there slow mo that was like out of
When did
No,
they-
I'm not saying that it was bad slow mo. I'm saying that like
There
you don't
was
need
made
that
you
much
feel
slow
like-
mo.
No, but when was it? Because I don't remember.
when Wonder
When
Woman
was the
was
slow-mo?
fighting,
Oh,
there
yeah.
was-
There's a lot of
That
shots
was,
where it would
like,
just be like
kinda
this,
weird
and then like
slow
there'd be in slow motion.
Yeah,
Even
like-
even the scene.
Specifically when Wonder Woman was fighting,
Yes.
there were like 2 or 3.
Really?
with
Oh,
that.
that.
Like it was like
Oh, that was so cool.
no,
though.
it's really
It
good.
was like a few seconds.
No,
I didn't
no.
notice.
A few seconds
Awesome.
is a long time. It's like
Also, what I'm saying is that when you have so much slow mo throughout the film, and I understand it's a
So-
stylistic choice, that slows the film
So
down
you're
even
saying-
more
I noticed
on
it.
an
Where-
already
where-
incredibly long runtime.
Where was it throughout the film?
Where was the slow mo?
Yeah,
A lot
Where?
of it was in the shots. Like if you remember when they did the flashback for. Why are you shaking?
I didn't notice.
I didn't
The
know.
slow-
I didn't notice any slow mo.
Sorry,
Nothing,
really?
nothing's coming to
I-
mind.
I-
There's a
got
lot of
you. I got
slow-mo.
you. I
you
saw
felt
I
that it
noticed.
was real time.
There was
I
a lot
just
of.
Keeping it very, very.
I didn't notice. Like nothing's coming to mind.
No, there's a
I,
lot of
I
slow-mo.
noticed specifically with Wonder Woman and like the fight scenes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
when
that was
Superman
cool.
like first went to Doomsday and was like he was shooting like lasers at his
Mhm.
eye. There was like a glimpse of like him going slow mo. Like he barges in and then slowly starts.
It's mostly a stylistic thing to get you to notice like what's on the screen. Like if you remember during Superman's death scene when they're doing the funeral and it was the artillery shots and then you
Oh,
saw
yeah,
the
that-
shell
okay,
come
okay.
come down.
Yeah.
That's slow mo
Wait.
where it goes like
Yeah.
boom.
No,
Well, yeah,
alright.
I know it's slow mo.
Alright,
Yeah, no,
Alright.
no, because you said you didn't remember anything. No,
That's like
That-
that's like the only thing I can really do.
I'm
That was
saying-
an extended scene.
I'm saying that's just an example.
Well,
I'm telling you, it was throughout the
what
film.
is-
I noticed a lot. Go ahead, David.
What is-
Well, like the slow motion in this movie didn't really serve a purpose though. Like usually it's slower so that you see something you normally wouldn't have, but
Mhm.
now it's just
There's
like
a first
I
cool
think
points.
the point
Yeah,
was just to
to make it
exaggerate
look
certain
cooler.
things.
No,
like,
I understand the
especially,
point
like,
of
during
it.
the fight.
Yeah. That's the whole point of slow mo. It's just that I felt like there was too much and it slowed the movie down. But that might just be me.
Us peasants couldn't see it though. We were just gawking
Adam
at the
was just
special
hating the
effects.
runtime. You're hating the runtime and those precious seconds.
I
are just
didn't
making it longer.
I didn't hate it. It's just like no, what you.
I mean, I can see the audio making me
Okay,
notice the.
here,
the
that's
more.
definitely part of it too. But like, not to be that guy, but especially once you learn about how things are shot and like the reasons why, you start to
Sure.
notice them a lot more. Again, I don't want to be that guy, but that's
You're that guy.
yeah, like you just notice these things a lot more. And because I know I've seen a lot of Zack Snyder's films. I know his
Okay.
trademarks. Yeah, so
But us
I
peasants
noticed
too.
them.
So if you know Zack Snyder, you'll notice it. If you just fucking go to
Wanted
see
to
a
watch
movie,
a good
yeah.
Okay. So out of the people who didn't really like the movie, why didn't you like the movie? Namely, it's David and Brian. What do you
The
feel like
lowest.
were the biggest flaws of the movie?
I thought Superman as a character in this movie was really
Kind of weak.
kind of weak, kind of boring. It didn't
It's
really
always
make
boring.
sense what his motivation was.
Nobody does good Superman anymore.
It's
I
hard.
don't like
It's
Superman.
very hard to
I
do.
don't like Superman.
Yeah,
I
there's
never
a
have
way.
though.
There's a way to do it.
There's a way to do it.
Make
It's
him a
very
villain.
difficult. No,
No, making the villain's the worst fucking
Yeah.
thing. It's so
They
stupid.
always do
They
that.
always do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Go ahead, Brian. What were you gonna say?
Again, as I said, the action sequences, they were great, on point cinematically, but it needs to be a bit more direct and like have a better timetable of events. in
Did you think
order
it,
to
like-
get to be
You meander a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah, I felt like it meandered too much. Slash, like again, there needed to be some better character development than just popping it down.
Yeah, I think it could have used like a healthy amount of cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys think you think Superman as a character wasn't that good, and for you say the pacing was off. It was way too long, and there should have been more character
it should
development.
have been more
I-
streamlined.
Yeah, I agree with everything he said, but yeah, it's like Superman as a character.
What do you think
it's
of
just-
I mean, it's hard
what
to
about-
just
painful.
What about Batman and Wendy?
I feel like
Batman
Batman was
too.
almost developed
Almost
really well.
Really?
Like old Batman was like
Really?
I think Batman was
Out of all the Batmans we've had.
out of all the old Batmans we've had, which is like
Okay,
how
yeah.
many?
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so to the people who Jake and Ethan, who you guys seem to be the ones that really like this movie.
Sachin too.
Do you, oh yeah, I'm sorry, Sachin too. Do
Thanks,
you guys think that what they said is wrong, or like do you feel like you disagree in certain
No, I
aspects?
agree. I agree with what they said.
I agree with the Superman.
I agree with that what they said, but despite that, I think I'm just so like I'm just glad that it was really different.
Yeah,
it was
I
a dark
have.
film.
I
Yeah.
really have to agree that like.
It was
That's
pretty. It was pretty dark.
No,
It
no,
was-
no. I agree. It was
Almost
very
too dark
film.
at times, but
And that was like refreshing
Yes,
to see.
actually,
Yeah.
too dark, almost literally too. There was times where I thought they should have brightened
I can
up.
see.
You know how you always say like DC is about like gods trying to be humans.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like they really hit on the flaws of these characters. I like how they made Batman he psychologically damaged. Like they really hit on that point. I was like, oh, that's really sold me for
Those are
this.
some cool dreams.
Well,
Oh, no, go on, go on.
well, do you feel like the scenes where like Batman's like going back to like you see the scene where like Batman as a kid and his parents getting murdered. Like I felt that was really tired.
yeah,
and boring
yeah.
and
No, I felt like it
unnecessary.
wasn't acting.
But
It could have. They
do you
could've
feel
cut
like,
that
in
down.
respect of what you said earlier, that actually served a purpose or not really?
Oh,
Like, is that
hold on.
really a fresh wound still?
No, just to interject. That was another part of slow mo. Like when they
No,
they
you're right,
pointed
you're
the
right, that
gun
was a lot
and
of
then it was
slow-mo.
like this,
No,
and
remember-
then it went
remember-
back, and then
But
it
that was
fired.
so good though.
I like that though.
No,
Where
it was a
he
good
broke the
shot.
necklace.
No,
it, was
I
a,
thought-
it was a good shot. I'm just saying that's another shot.
What I thought was bad slow-mo was when the kid was falling and you saw his face. Oh.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
The
What was
fucking
up with
kid.
people falling? Because he fell twice,
Mm.
and then Lois fell in the middle of nowhere. Like
Oh, yeah, just pushing.
Oh,
She was
yeah,
just
it's-
clumsy.
People, it's just,
Like
no,
at
it's
random
just
points in time,
gravity.
yeah, you become aware of the environment
Gravity
around
was a
you, but
big-
usually it's not an issue.
I have to nitpick just a little bit that Thomas Wayne would not have tried to actually fight the person.
Yeah, it's weird that he was,
I
like,
really,
aggressive,
I
yeah.
really have to nitpick that
You know,
No, yeah,
wait,
Why?
no,
because
in-
that's not
because,
Thomas Wayne's
like
character.
in Batman Begins.
Are we
he
really
just-
that informed about Thomas Wayne's character?
Wait,
no,
Thomas-
that's why I said it's nitpicking.
Thomas Wayne is like the dad, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
dad.
he-
Thomas
no,
Wayne
like,
would
in-
never do
in
that.
How do you
Batman
know?
Begins-
He's never been aggressive. He's always been like the charity. He was a doctor. He always he was
He was he
He,
gave Batman his
tried,
heart. Like,
Yeah.
he'd always try and get around it without like trying
without
to
ever
resort
doing
to
violence.
Like
He-
in
he would-
Batman Begins, he like says, "All right,
But now
here's
we
my
have a more
wallet."
violent Batman. Maybe he has a more violent dad.
It is a pretty violent
Well,
Batman.
even in the comics though, the
Well, this is in the
Batman,
comics.
Batman. No, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's
It's a
probably why
nit,
this
that's what I'm saying. It's a
Batman
nitpick.
is-
So you don't like
It's
that.
his preference.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's a
Batman.
nitpick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can understand it, and just like how I can understand that Doomsday shoots lasers out of his eyes and mouth, even though that never happened in the comics.
It's just
and
a
even though he
close.
looks like a cave troll, like I can accept it. Doesn't mean I really like it though.
Okay.
Was Doomsday like expected to be kind of a person who could talk and like
No.
have?
I mean, he can
okay.
talk, but it was never
Eventually.
like it was never like
When he was born, he would never
yeah,
talk.
It was never like
He learned.
intention like intelligent speech. It was just like grunts and shouts.
Death of Superman is the only Superman comic I've ever read because I wanted to see him die.
Yeah.
Just for the record.
Damn.
Just for the record.
Just for
Hey,
the record.
That's
Maybe
cool.
maybe Batman's
Just
more
reflects my
aggressive
opinion.
father is the reason why.
Yeah,
he
why
killed
he's
his
a
parents.
dickhead.
I don't know about that.
That was the
No, I like,
the
no,
weird
but I
thing.
like what Sasha said in the car. He mentioned that like this is a really old Batman who's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
he's been,
He
he's been
always-
fighting his whole life and
Agreed.
nothing's changed.
Agreed.
He's-
Agreed.
He-
And
he's
he's-
taking out the
So we
Joker
wanted to
at
go
some
out the big
point,
guns.
you
Yeah,
know?
we wanted to take
I-
out Superman and mean something. That's true.
So I can kind of accept him being a bit more lethal.
I could
I
accept.
really like the fact that he was like more lethal.
No. I definitely agree that this version of Batman is really, really good, especially since they take inspiration from Dark Knight Returns. I think
It's,
it's supposed to be just be like he's a power
It's
lifter,
like Dark Batman.
not fat. He's supposed to just be a power lifter.
He is
Yeah.
spoken.
I didn't
like
really
bulky
I didn't really
Batman.
buy the whole like he did a couple of pull-ups and he magically just gained so much muscle mass.
Wait.
It was just
I didn't know
that was
it was
not
like
that was
2
not
years or
trying to say
something.
that.
Was it 2 years?
2 years?
No.
Wait.
No, from when he decided he would kill Superman to when he did the battle.
Wait,
like
was that what it was trying to say?
no, it was him training
Or
for
it was
it
just
and
him
bulking
working
up.
out.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
thought-
just
I-
him
I
like
didn't
it's just him prepping for the
Yeah,
fight.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
just-
saying. That's what I'm saying.
He's
Yeah.
warming up.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
warming
yeah.
up.
You know?
It wasn't like he like
don't-
suddenly gained.
I mean, he's
superhero
Batman.
strength.
He's been Batman for years.
Yeah.
He's fit.
No, well, actually, that was one thing I was also confused about too. Did he become the Batman again after
Yes.
Superman,
Yes.
or like how long was he retired? I was confused about that.
No, yeah,
retired?
he's Batman for a while. Yeah.
He retired.
I thought he
Yeah.
was. I thought
When
he
did he
was still going
retire?
strong.
No, that's what I thought. I thought that like he stopped and then like
yeah, I'm
when?
pretty sure he retired.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he
I
retired.
thought.
Yeah.
I thought he did.
Especially
Yeah,
because
we're not getting that
especially
at
because of the fucking suit, like
Yeah.
John,
Yeah.
the thing
Oh,
that
the
killed
Robin.
the family.
Oh, I
Like,
didn't
he
know
was
what
definitely
that
active
was.
before.
I didn't
Yeah.
get to read that. What did
Yeah.
it say?
It said
it's
like
jokes-
jokes on you.
Jokes
Something
on you.
Yeah.
Plus, he talked about the clown thing with
Yeah.
with
That's just
Superman.
referencing.
I think
something.
he like at max he probably stopped for like a couple years because they said like he
Yeah.
was cleaning up crime for 20 years and
Yeah.
he's like 40
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
point.
No, he has to be. No, he's probably older than that.
Well, he's
He
older
was
than
retired.
his dad.
Yeah, he retired.
I didn't get that at all.
Sometimes you gotta retire. From
No, I mean that to me that made sense too because like if Zod came, I feel like Batman would have suited up to try and help out instead of like
Yeah.
going over there in his
Instead of being
helicopter in his civilian. You know, I feel like he would have done something.
That's
more.
an interesting
Yeah.
point. They kind of made it seem like he, what do you call it?
Distorted or something.
Like he just started at that point,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's not the case.
Yeah, that's.
But I
definitely-
mean, I prefer that than like them showing like some like really drawn out origin story about Batman.
Oh no, I completely agree. Completely agree. Okay, so what do you guys for Ethan, Sachin, and Jake? What do you guys feel like were the points
good
that
points?
you really loved about it?
Oh man.
I have
Because
to
it
stick
seems like
with-
you guys are really passionate about
I have
it.
to stick with the fact that Batman was just like I feel like he just was because he was old and he was just like, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna go around doing whatever I want now, and I really enjoyed that. Like he's a darker hero in general, but like this time he just said, fuck it, I'm going.
Mhm.
I'm doing whatever I want.
I mean, I definitely agree that it took itself too seriously, like a good portion of the time. But like, I don't know. The other half of the time, I kind of liked it. Like I liked that. Like it was like okay, there are superheroes here, but we're not gonna like the gawking phase of like superheroes is over. Like it's just we just accept it. We move on. Like
Mhm.
we're not just like, oh, look at the cool thing.
It's on the
It was just-
screen.
It's on the screen.
Yeah.
It's on the screen now. But I mean, a lot of the actors really kind of fucking like Lex Luthor. He was definitely like
I like.
I like-
he had his
liked him.
moments. I think I like the one scene he had with the piano when he was like dissecting the Kryptonian and like looking through the ship. I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you
That
were
was
gonna say
kinda cool.
the Granny's pee thing.
I mean,
That
that was
was-
clever.
I didn't-
I thought that was
really
clever.
I actually didn't even
enjoyed
like
that.
that scene.
Really, I really enjoyed that.
That was a
It was
bit
really
weird.
drawn out.
It was.
It was drawn out.
It was
yeah.
just she was just like
Oh yeah, I was confused. I was
She
confused.
spent like 5 minutes looking at the.
Hey, looking at
I
this
blame
jar
direction.
piss.
I blame direction for that.
Yeah, that was a bit
That's
weird.
just not.
I have to say too, like I felt like after that scene, like Batman kind of just jumped to conclusion, like Superman did that. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
kill him. It was just like, but they
Yeah, it
literally
was
just said
weird.
that the
That
guy's
the guy had
the
the
guy's
bomb,
wheelchair made it blow up. I was like,
Yeah, it
wait,
was
shouldn't
weird.
you like maybe investigate this
Yeah.
a little bit more? Maybe you should investigate why it even blew up in the first place
To
before you
be-
go kill
To
Superman.
be fair, he was being like played by like
No,
Lex Luthor.
I mean that was one thing I
Which
didn't
is also weird. Too.
I didn't really get to because it made it sound because he said that he was he said that he was like manipulating Batman for a while,
Yeah.
but at the same time it seemed like Lex Luthor only really wanted to kill Superman recently. But maybe that's just me not understanding the timetable of things.
It seems like he like had a lot of strings that we didn't see.
Nah.
I didn't understand how he like knew to like mess with Bruce Wayne. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, how do you know?
Yeah,
Like,
I was a bit
that was
confused
the-
how he
that was
found
the thing.
how he found out everyone's identities.
Yeah.
I was a bit confused about that.
Probably the facial recognition you've been using.
I
I
understand.
guess
with-
just like
I
I mean,
Oh
understand
yeah,
with-
that's true. That's true.
with
I
Superman,
suppose.
with
I mean, but
Superman,
anybody
I
could
If you
understand-
could find like every
I know anybody could.
Yeah, I mean,
Superman type person.
There's not
on
that
Earth.
many chins out there.
No, but like
Yeah.
with Superman, like he went to the archives and everything. So like you know that the information could have been there
Yeah.
for like oh this is Clark Kent. This is like that kind of made sense to me. But I didn't understand how he knew that
before.
Bruce Wayne was like Batman. Like
Yeah.
because
I-
he was
I
the
just-
one writing all the like the things on the checks.
There were a few plot holes.
Yeah.
I don't know why Lex needed Bruce to fight Batman.
I think he was doing that as a distraction so that he
I
could
guess.
delay till Doomsday. But even then, I don't
Why he
understand.
was doing Doomsday? I don't know.
Why was he doing
I don't
Well-
get why the Kryptonian computer was just like, yeah, let's just accept like whatever
Yeah,
Lex
let's
says.
just accept this
Like,
guy.
like,
No, because he was the captain.
He has five
Yeah.
fingerprints. You can't fake
I
it.
didn't
No,
get-
I liked how he like shaved off the guy's fingerprints
Yeah.
like and just put it on his hand like,
He's like,
"Durr."
whatever.
Durr. Well, I guess that works. But
I don't know. To me, that seemed kind of like and then he immediately knew how to use Kryptonian technology.
The Kryptonian
I mean,
chip
it was
weird.
voice activated.
Yeah.
It looked like a
I mean,
Zerg ship.
It was like
weird.
Siri.
And,
That's easy.
and it was in English, so like.
Yeah, and it was in
That-
English.
That is also a weird thing.
It was just
Oh,
in
no, no, no,
English.
I ignored that.
I think, like in reference to the ship being in English, like I'm pretty sure like for like Kryptonian ships, they're meant to be like they're very educated people, so they have access to like, you
Do
know.
they know about Earth
they-
before?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
It was also
Because
kind of
they
weird.
have access to like all the information on like 100
Right, but-
planets.
I can get that, but why would I don't
Why
would it-
I don't know.
why would it just
just
default to
seems
English?
seems so convenient that Lex would be able to learn in a completely alien ship. Then he would get all the alien knowledge, and then somehow override the alien ship's system so that it could let him do something that they said they shouldn't
I mean,
do.
he didn't override it. He just
Yeah, no,
Oh
they-
yeah!
they
Upon
said-
the first time him ever being there.
Yeah.
He
No,
just,
they
he just
said-
knew he just.
No,
needed
they
some
said that
fingerprints.
they
I mean,
said
I
that
think
he
it was
overrided the
outside the
systems.
door, so I mean, he probably just saw like, oh, it's a fingerprint scanner. I don't
Well,
know why
like
they
by
have a fingerprint
overriding, I
scanner,
think it's 'cause
but
it recognized that it was like Zod's fingerprints first, but it was not Zod like talking. That's why he was like, you know what I mean?
yeah, it might have worked better if they
just
thought
kinda-
it was odd. But
I don't know. I couldn't really buy that.
it was also kind of weird that like. I thought the ship was damaged, and that's why it was like flooded. But like there were like things swimming in the ship.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess maybe that was like a
That's
feature
how
that was
it is.
implemented.
Yeah, like I don't know either.
Like
They
it
just
was very
swim around.
Zerg, very Zerg.
It was
looking,
definitely very Zerg.
which I didn't think the Kryptonians
I
were.
didn't quite understand the dream sequence. I mean, I guess I could understand the symbolism, but like like when he fell into the cave and then he
he
like
rises
and then
back
yeah
up.
and then he rises
Oh, that
because
was
like
cheesy.
wait,
the,
wait, look,
the
he-
bats like flew around.
I was
him.
like-
I thought that was cool.
It was cool. I could understand the symbolism.
that was
in it
kinda
a little
cheesy.
bit.
I honestly like.
I thought that was like not a dream sequence at first. Like, oh,
Yeah.
it's that kind of movie. All right.
It told me exactly what I was going into with this director. Actually, I feel like I knew what he wanted to bring. He wanted to bring like oomph. He wanted to bring
Yeah,
because that was the
very
ascension.
dramatic.
That
Yeah.
from his fear he rose.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can understand the symbolism from it.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what I feel like it prepared me for going forward.
Not me.
This
I
guy
take
is-
things literally 100%.
So Batman flies.
No, I literally I've seen this twice now, and I did not pick up on that. That makes sense, but when I saw it, I was like, why the hell is this kid
Why is he
alive?
flying?
What I didn't get
Agreed.
too is like everyone's just like, oh my god, Superman killed all those people at the thing. It was like, did they not see like that they were shot and had bullets? Like I'm pretty sure Superman doesn't
Oh no,
do that.
no, it was the sonic boom. They said like it was the sky. It was like the sky opened up. That was the
no,
quote.
No, but they
No, that was
They're-
part of
they-
the story.
That's part of the
Yeah.
story. They accused Superman of killing all those people.
Yeah.
They knew
But
he
there
was
were
there.
bullets. How could they accuse
No,
him?
but
That's
it was
exactly-
a setup. It was a setup.
It was a
setup.
It was a
They didn't
setup.
care.
It was a set. No. Lex didn't have control of the government.
No, what,
No,
okay,
money
wait. What,
talks.
what bothered me more is that they took more issue with the camp, even though like Superman was pretty responsible for the destruction of like several city blocks.
Yeah.
Like they never really seemed to care about that.
It is true.
After the fact, but whatever.
It's
You're
a.
telling
Yeah,
me that
who
they
was
blamed the
even
bullets
fighting?
on
Just
him?
like
They,
What?
they
They
said
in the
they
show?
said
In
that
the
he
city?
killed everyone
Yeah.
at the
That was
camp.
from
I thought it was from the
Man of
Sonic
Steel.
Boom.
He was fighting Zod.
No,
They
they
died.
said that
Oh.
the sonic boom was there. Like that's how they
That,
knew it was
that's
him.
her describing the scene.
I thought that's how he killed everybody.
No,
No.
By like flying too fast.
Sonic booms
because he
don't
wanted
kill
to save
people.
Lois. If you go
No.
fast enough,
No.
right?
No, he was in
I
the
don't think
sky.
so.
No.
He was in the
No, I
sky.
thought if you went fast enough, you could break everything.
No.
Like they break windows with sonic booms, don't they?
No, I think that's a shockwave.
Right, from the sonic
Also,
boom.
No, it's like from an explosion.
she said that
No.
she said that like they were standing there and they heard.
I'm liking this
the-
movie less and less.
Like they
This is
heard.
what happened with
This is
Star
turning into
Wars.
a 4.
This is what happened to Star Wars with you.
They
God
said
damn it.
like they were just like in the village and all they hear is like the sky like
Yeah,
breaking
yeah.
open.
It's-
That's all.
It's her
And-
describing the scene.
Yeah, I thought
And-
she was describing how it killed everybody.
No,
No, no.
Then she says that
These
like
people are
he came
stupid.
down and like people were shooting. She did mention that people were shooting though. She said the government came down and started shooting.
Yeah, because for some reason they punished them because
Yeah.
they were bad.
No, the
villagers.
government of the country,
They
not
must
like
die.
Yeah, the government is
Yeah.
bad, but like they didn't like really bring up the fact that like how Superman actually like
killed anybody.
Yeah.
I
They
guess
could just like do an autopsy report.
All right, it's a 4.
No, the thing is like
It's a 4.
I feel like the main reason this movie suffered is because Batman and Superman had to fucking fight.
Yeah, they did.
I almost.
And they couldn't
yeah.
really figure out a fucking way to do it. They're just like,
I think the thing is they said, okay, we want to have Batman and Superman fight, but we want to do this too, and it's like, okay, well, we have to find out some BS way because you can get Batman and Superman to fight. I think that's a very easy thing to do, but when you have to do it in the context of something else is what makes it difficult.
in the context of what setting up.
Of setting up the Justice League, having Jesse Eisenberg like manipulate everyone. I think that, and setting up Doomsday. I feel like you can have a really good Batman v Superman movie just because of their ideologies, and you can play around with that. I think that's very easy. But I think that trying to fit everything in made it not as believable that it happened.
I mean, it was just like bad, like they could have done the setup a little bit better. Like,
Yeah, there
No,
were a
no.
lot of things going on. Like I was confused.
There were so many.
I mean, I think maybe it was weird because like it was such a dense movie, but like. So I mean, maybe that's why, maybe that's why they fucking couldn't like figure out like a better reason because they were just like, we have to move on, we have to keep going.
Yeah.
But like they could, I wish if they had cut out Lois Lane, they could have done it.
Oh no.
They would have had so much more time
Ethan does
to
not like
explain this.
Lois
I don't really
I
like
hated
Lois either. I really
She-
don't.
She was
really-
awful.
really-
She wasn't relevant in like the last third of the portion of the movie she was in. If that makes
Yeah.
sense, what I'm trying to say.
Like I don't understand. She was like, "Oh God, we gotta throw the spear away."
I mean, she was
You
just
know what was weird why she did it? I mean,
And then you find this really deep pool of water.
the water.
Like
Yeah, that was like a really contrived.
No, okay, hold on. I have to. This might be nitpicking, but like they did not come up with a battle strategy at all. Like they could have literally Superman could just be like, all right, Wonder Woman, we got this weapon. This is what we need to do. And then like he could have literally said, all right, Wonder Woman, go with
Yeah,
Lois, go get that spear while me and Batman try and do
Yeah,
something.
they could have passed off the spear.
Yeah, I don't know what-
like no, like Superman didn't even have to die.
Yeah, he really didn't.
He didn't have to.
They
maybe
kinda
he
just
wanted
showed
to
up.
die.
They showed up and
He
they're like,
wanted to
he was like, we gotta protect.
Batman
My
might have gotten
world.
to him. You know, like you're not brave. You can't be brave because you're too strong. Remember that line?
What?
What? What does that have to do?
That because that's why Superman tried to be so sacrificial.
Oh.
Because he says, no, I can be brave. This is something that can actually prove that I can be brave. Maybe it got to him.
I mean,
Maybe.
Oh,
I can get that, but that still doesn't disprove my point of there was no strategy talk.
No, I know. I thought it was weird how it was so coordinated. Actually,
Was it?
I mean,
Because
the
really.
lasso, she held him down. Batman
Just
peppered
good
him with
timing,
the
just
kryptonite
good
gas.
Oh yeah.
Like it was all
Yeah,
very coordinated. I,
agree,
thought.
agree.
I mean, that was just like the flashy
It's like,
finish.
wow.
Yeah.
Everybody's really. I guess
It's
they
a
talked about
teamwork
this.
beam.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is like a Superman level threat, so I can understand if maybe they don't like.
I'm surprised Wonder Woman
Yeah.
did so well. Actually,
Is she pretty good?
Are
She's
you?
been around for
Really?
a while.
yeah.
Why?
Apparently.
Well, yeah, she's like older than Superman apparently.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
she's
Oh,
old.
she's-
She was
she's an
a
Amazonian.
Spartan or something.
She's an
weird.
Amazonian.
Like
I
that's,
don't know what.
Amazon.
Like,
Was
she's
she-
at least 100
okay.
years old.
Was she in World War
Yeah.
One?
Yeah,
exactly.
1913.
She's in World War
That's
One.
why she left,
Yeah.
which is really cool. Like I'm hyped for the other Justice League movies because of this movie. That's probably the best it did for me.
See, this is the same thing that happened after Star Wars. I was just like, I just want to see what they do next because now they can put this BS away.
So what did it for me? Like I can put away the contrived plot points because you know you're always gonna have that with a big budget movie like this.
See,
I don't know why,
that's the thing though.
No.
That's what irks me. Like
No.
we shouldn't have these anymore.
No, we shouldn't, but it's gonna happen. I just really like the characters and the themes that they put out.
What themes did you really like?
I can't remember them in
What,
particular. I
Superman
just-
basically being like the sacrificial,
Well,
like this weird Jesus figure,
I'm
yeah,
always-
savior,
I'm always a fan
I
of
wouldn't say it was
God.
savior, the savior.
I wouldn't say it
figure.
was weird, but
I love the imagery with.
I always love the
That was-
God.
I thought it was a little
imagery.
heavy-handed.
I thought
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Like,
it was the
so
only way for me to
like,
like it.
Like, do you remember the one shot where like the people were on the roof and
I thought
like,
it was really good. Yeah.
no, it was really good, but that's another example of slow mo because she was just like this and then went like this.
They did- Yeah, that
Thank
was
you.
it was slow. I'll admit that one was slow.
Did you want it to be fast? Like,
No. That's just I'm just saying that's another example. That's all.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
Adam checked because it like first it like zoomed in on
Yeah.
her face,
And then it was
would
like-
and then
turn
the
around,
pad.
and then it would look for a while. He's
It
right.
was the only way for me to really like Superman was to just to see how people idolize
Oh
him.
god.
I like this like interplay between like man and God. How
Otherwise
they fear
it'd just
him,
be
but he's
boring.
like, you know, no, I don't know.
See,
I just like that.
no, I think that was a good theme, and I think that should have been like I think the theme of the movie should have been like what do we actually do with Superman? Like let's actually talk about that. I could have done without the whole Lex Luthor like trying to make Doomsday just because I don't even know his why he hates Superman.
Yeah,
They
actually,
never established his
They never
character.
really quite gave it, no. Other than like he hates God because he had a bad childhood, and
Yeah.
now Superman is God, so he hates Superman.
Yeah.
And also some like philosophy 101 bullshit.
Yeah.
Like this God is bullshit. Come on.
God is
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I liked it when I liked his lines, Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
thought
just me.
it
I mean, it was hard for me to like his lines when I couldn't like it was just like desynced. It was
I
hard for
can't
me.
play the movie.
I thought
It
the
was
whole
hard.
point was that he didn't like how Superman could just kill us all at the drop of a hat.
I
Wasn't
don't-
that the whole thing?
That was
Yeah,
I think that was more of what
kinda,
Batman
yeah.
said.
No,
Batman,
Lex
maybe
Luthor
Lex-
too.
no,
Lex
Lex-
too.
No, for Lex Luthor, it's always more of like a weird pride thing
Yeah,
that he has
yeah.
about
Power.
him.
He
It's
doesn't like
weird.
people having power over him.
No,
Yeah.
I agree, but I feel like they didn't do a good job of establishing that. I think for Batman, it was well established that he just didn't like how he could kill everyone.
it was pretty clear. Like
Yeah.
he talked to Alfred.
He literally said it.
I mean, this is basically a Batman movie, so.
Yeah, it really was.
Superman was kind of just a plot device
Yeah.
for everything else.
But I liked it. I feel like you guys are being.
Oh no, I liked it. It's not a bad movie. It just
Make me
wasn't
feel worse
great.
about it.
How's it feel, Austin?
I just feel
To
worse.
not like a movie
I
for
feel
once?
worse.
Don't worry about it, man.
Okay.
Just take it.
All right, so
Feel
so
worse.
just so it doesn't sound like I'm completely harping on the movie. I think the cinematography was out of this world.
Yeah,
I think there was a lot of great shots. There was a couple ones where I was just like, okay, guys, maybe you should use practical.
Remember the fucking stupid like Superman flying when he's shooting a laser beam at Doomsday? His weird head.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was about to say there's a couple like CG shots like there's like in the beginning with like the explosion. I was like, okay, that looked completely fake.
Which one?
When he was just driving and then like there's like he went through fire, I was like, that looked really fake. And then
Oh,
when he ran into the
100%
smoke.
of everything was fake.
Yeah, a lot of the explosions
Oh
look
wait,
pretty-
never mind. I'm making a stupid argument.
Yeah.
Continue.
And then when he ran into the smoke, I was like, that doesn't look real at all either. So that's just like small things, but I think the shots were really, really well done. I think the soundtrack was great, and I love how they really tried to. I love how they really
I
tried.
didn't notice it.
Really?
I didn't like it.
I think they really try to play on like,
Loud.
okay, this is
It was a
Superman's
loud
theme.
movie.
This is Wonder Woman's theme. This is
Oh,
Batman's
I like
theme.
Wonder
can dig
Woman's
that.
theme.
Wonder Woman's theme, yo.
I kinda
that
like
was
Wonder
good.
Woman's fucking theme.
You know, I didn't actually notice the individual like.
I
I didn't
know.
notice
Yeah,
it
yeah.
either.
No.
Yeah.
But I endorsed that.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the music.
Really?
It was really bombastic and overdramatic. I thought.
I
Well, that's
couldn't-
what this is.
I guess so.
It was-
Maybe it was the
I
only
think
thing I don't like.
that-
It
that,
was
that
too
go-
serious.
yeah, that goes along with the aesthetic or the
Mhm.
the general.
Like
thing
I
that
know
they're trying to
I
go
know
for.
Hans Zimmer. Oh, I love Hans Zimmer because I love pirates. But I
Is
mean,
the phone still on?
I
It's
think
like
he,
the screen isn't on anymore.
Who
It was
knows?
on for 30 minutes.
Shit.
No, it's still going.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey! All right.
I didn't. I know he's responsible for that Inception noise.
Yes. Yes.
And I heard a lot of that throughout the movie, and I just
Yes.
didn't really enjoy it. I thought it was. Too,
I'll definitely agree. That's kind of heavy on the percussion.
It's too
It was
straightforward for
definitely-
me.
It was definitely heavy.
It's
on
too
the percussion.
It's too
straightforward.
obvious now.
That
Yeah.
and like the Sonic whatever Batman used for like 2 seconds for no real reason.
Yeah, I was wondering why he used that because I felt
Like the
I thought he was
in the
gonna I thought he
beginning?
was gonna use that and just fucking stab Superman.
It seemed
It would have made sense, but no.
He was just messing around with all the toys he has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
He was
He
trying
didn't
to-
really use that many gadgets.
He was trying to lure him.
The one thing I also liked about Batman was how everything about him just seemed like very like a scramble to do anything. Like,
Yeah.
Put in perspective, like Superman's just fire,
Yeah.
so graceful. Batman's like he does his thing,
Oh, he's
grappling
stressed
hooks, and then he
out.
falls into the wall.
Yeah,
Batman was
I-
really
I-
stressed
I,
out.
I have to say when Batman like infiltrated to save Clark's mom, that was straight out of Arkham Asylum. That was straight out of like the
Yeah.
Arkham games.
Oh,
That was straight.
That was so cool.
No, that was great. It would have been even better if the audio was synced. But
It's hard for
that
me to
was
appreciate
oh my
it.
God.
that was straight out of the Arkham
That was like
games.
awesome. I agree with that. That was
Straight out of the Arkham.
I didn't like the Batman fights.
Really?
I thought they were just like shittier versions of like the raid
Especially
fights.
the first
I
one.
mean,
well, that's because
that's because the raid. You can't. It's hard to beat the
I
raid.
actually thought you were gonna have something to say about the first Batman fight because I remember being kind of.
Oh, when he had the hallucination, like when
Was
he was
it
in
an
the desert, I
hallucination?
thought that was pretty bad.
Oh,
when he
that
was
was
like beating people up with guns, that was bad.
Maybe,
That was
that's,
so
maybe that's
bad.
the idea,
That
though.
was
Maybe
bad.
that was
That was-
intentional.
That was bad.
Maybe
That was-
that was
that was
intentional
maybe
since it
intentional.
wasn't since
Very,
it was a
like-
dream.
like-
Maybe it was intentionally bad.
Yeah,
Like the way he was
I-
just flinging
Maybe.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like this weird
Which
like.
I
like-
can respect. I
I
can
thought because
respect.
it was like his dream, like
Maybe.
like all of his like emotions.
But we
and
might be
his
giving
anger
it too much
Yeah.
credit.
just in
I
there.
don't know.
It was just really
I
cool
had-
imagery with that dream.
I didn't like the dream. I felt like I didn't. I felt like we could have gotten rid of the dream.
Honestly, I feel like the
imagery.
desert scene would have been cool if it was like a Batman versus Superman movie where like Superman was pissed, like
Yeah.
Batman killed Lois Lane for some
Yeah.
reason, and now he's like
He's pissed.
just a
What could've
force
been-
of nature.
That was
just-
their first idea. So they just put it in a dream.
And then Superman just rips his heart.
I
out.
have to say I'm getting so.
I thought Superman was gonna do like a laser beam through, like he was gonna stare
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of would have liked that better, but whatever.
I have to say I'm really tired of like, oh, you have to do this because we kidnapped someone close to you. I'm getting so tired of that.
How else?
Yeah.
do you
But
do
that's
it?
always been like the superhero.
I
thing.
agree. I'm just saying like I'm getting so tired of it. Like, oh, but Lois is safe. No, but we kidnapped your mom too.
Yo, that was
Okay.
bad. That was like that's his mom.
It was-
I was like shit.
I was fine with it.
Felt-
Martha, you said Martha.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. Too. He
Yeah, I
stopped.
thought that was a
He
little
stopped
like,
just because
okay.
it said Martha. Like,
You said Martha.
He heard Martha. and
No,
he
it was because
like,
I mean I can kind of get it. Like it's like this weird nightmare vision he's having.
Yeah.
Like Martha's gonna die.
Also,
That is
I
true.
could get
That is
that. I
true.
could
But I
get
think
that.
it has to.
he was
refer-
really trying to hear it because he was like standing on his
Exactly.
like, Martha, just gurgling. He's like, Martha, what you
Yeah, he really. You'd think that like Superman would have stronger vocal cords. Like,
Well, he was being weakened by
I guess.
the old kryptonite.
What would you say, Simon?
I think like the big reason why he was like Martha was because like when like
that weird
you guys
nightmare he
remember
had.
remember in the beginning when like it shows like his parents getting killed, his dad
dad
like
said
just
it.
goes Martha.
Yeah.
Fixated.
So like it's just like an image like of a guy on the ground and saying
Yeah.
Martha. Like
I mean,
I thought like,
That's
that was
true,
the only
actually.
connection I could
That's
find.
true. Guy on the ground. That's pretty good.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh.
It just plays into
Yeah,
kind of the
it's like
parallel.
literally a man on the ground dying.
It ties into the parallelism that they were trying to establish between Batman and Superman. Like they were talking about how like Superman was trying to do what his parents did, and then like Batman was talking about how his ancestors were hunters. Like they were trying to establish that they're kind of two people of, like the same cloth, just different sides or whatever. That was one of the themes that I saw. But why did Lois like fly?
I hate Lois.
Just don't.
I don't-
fuck Lois.
I
Okay,
don't
let's
understand.
just pretend Lois wasn't in the movie.
Yeah, no.
I didn't get it.
One thing I didn't understand, she was like, I gotta go there and like points to Gotham, but like she's all the way in Metropolis, so how
Yeah, I don't know, yeah.
how was she
I don't know.
playing?
I still
Metropolis
don't
and
understand.
Gotham, like right next
Yeah,
to each
I still
other?
don't understand
Yeah,
the distance
I
between the
guess they
two.
are.
But Metropolis is supposed to be in like
That far away.
Kansas. It's literally supposed
Metropolis
to be
is
in
in
Kansas.
Kansas?
Yes.
Where's
a
Gotham?
horrible
Gotham's
reporter.
in
She
what-
just
Gotham's
asked
supposed
like,
to be in
"Are
New
you
York
a
right now."
terrorist?"
Are you a
That was the first
terrorist?
Oh yeah, what was that?
She's just doing stupid like hard journalism.
It's amazing
Hard
bullshit.
line.
Where the fuck did she get like where's the map? for
Lois
this-
was just an
for
awful
this?
character.
No, what I didn't get to was when like she was talking to what's his face, like Lawrence Fishburne, and then she was just
Is that like the head of
like
the
yeah, like when she's talking to
Yeah.
Morpheus, she was just like, I need the helicopter. No, you don't. I need it.
I-
Okay, go.
She needs it.
Like I was like,
She
what?
needs it.
I really like Lawrence Fishburne because everything he said was just a newspaper headline.
Like he always spoke in newspaper
I
headlines.
thought that was really funny.
Yeah, Morpheus did a good job, you know.
I like Wendy a lot better as like the female character. I thought that her outfit was a little like
I
little skimpy.
Mm.
I was like,
Yeah, I really
I
didn't
didn't get a
like.
good look at
I
it.
really didn't like the geography, like the setup, especially like with Metropolis and Gotham.
Oh, it's
Because,
just so
like-
weird.
like,
It didn't make sense.
Why would
It's
two
supposed-
cities be next to each
They,
other?
they, they,
It's
they never
supposed to
talked
be-
about it.
It's supposed to be landlocked. Like
Yeah.
Metropolis is in Kansas,
Yeah.
and like given what I'm like
Gotham
understanding,
is like on a coast somewhere.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like near, it's like New York, basically.
Yeah, it's like New York.
No, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, like-
like I mean, in the comics, Metropolis is supposed to be based on New York, and Gotham's supposed to be based on Chicago. That's at least what it's supposed
Right
to be.
now it
Like,
seems
I'm not
like-
saying those are real life locations.
Like
but that's
Gotham
what
is
it
Newark and Metropolis.
Newark.
New York City.
Yeah,
New York.
That's what it seemed like.
That's a, like you got the shitty city over
The
here.
shitty
and,
one,
like,
the
nice
better
one.
Yeah.
How many people died during that bombing scene in
In
the
Congress?
congressional building? Was it the
A
entire
lot of people.
Congress
Everyone in that
died?
room. I was really surprised
Everyone.
that she killed the Asian girl too. That Asian girl was hot too.
She was hot.
I gotta
Oh
say,
yeah, he
she
fucking
was
killed the
fucking
Asian
hot.
girl.
She
He
was.
didn't even give a
She had like
fuck.
weird.
He didn't
fucks.
give a
She was
fuck.
very like
Wow,
Yeah,
very
I
tall.
didn't
Very
realize.
thin.
Yeah, we
Very
completely
hourglass.
forgot about
Wasn't
her.
that like Lex's agent?
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
Damn.
Actually, that
And
was
he's just like, fuck it.
that was the
Damn.
girl from.
They
the
should have talked
Wolverine.
about that. That would have made it cooler. Like Lex is like, I don't give a
You mean
shit.
The one that was
Bye.
like the katana person. Or
No, she was Wolverine's love interest in
Oh,
the
okay.
Wolverine.
she,
Duh.
no, yeah,
I know,
okay, yeah, she
she-
was really tall.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? There's another thing.
You think maybe they would react more to like the Congress?
That's
being
exactly what I was
They
thinking.
never-
Yeah, I think
Whenever
they-
these
but I
things
feel like-
happen, I always feel like
Yeah.
we underwhelm just how like the world would be
Yeah.
talking about this.
Like,
Yeah.
they just built
I think it's because they were focusing so much on like the fucking like the Superman and all them. They didn't like just fucking look at the news for a while.
Mhm.
So
Well, it was like 10 Congress people, and it was
No,
the
but the whole
Capitol.
building blew
It
up.
wasn't
Was it
the
10?
Congress.
I thought it was like everyone.
They blew up the Congress
Well,
building, but
they blew up the
the
Capitol.
the
Yeah.
hearing only had a few people.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But there might be other people in the building. Don't they like hang out there all the time?
I don't know. I don't know if it's hang out,
They have
Austin. Pretty
offices
sure that's
and
their
everything.
job.
No, it's
They have like offices, right?
It's like that frat house.
They
The congressman
have
just
like
hanging out
offices,
there.
right? They mope.
What did you guys think about like when like Clark was just like wandering around in the fucking snow and then he saw his dad?
I thought that was
That's
a neat like parallel to Batman.
I agree it was a good parallel, but I didn't.
I thought it was weird that he was wearing like winter clothes.
Yeah.
Because he could
He's
travel
Superman.
so
Yeah.
fast. He was
I didn't
like,
quite
he really
understand.
prepared
It was
for this
cathartic
trip.
to walk.
I think it
All the
also
way
it might have
there.
been like a disguise or something. I don't know.
That's
He
true,
want,
too.
he, you know, he's
That's
struggling
true, too.
with being human and like.
Straight
Yeah.
All right, so how did you guys feel about Wonder Woman?
I liked
Loved
it.
it.
I liked
Best
it.
part of the movie for me.
I
Yeah,
loved
she was a
Wonder
pretty good
Woman.
part of the movie. I think that Gal Gadot is like a little bit too skinny, But like,
I think she just gain this muscle and you'll be fine. That's it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
You thought
I-
she was too skinny?
I thought she was a little too skinny.
Like,
Just a like,
but-
just a
yeah.
little-
Wonder Woman was pretty-
there was like no muscle on her.
yeah, she was pretty skinny.
I guess.
I mean,
Maybe
she's hot.
she could have been a little.
I agree.
I was how tall is she? Like I
Probably
wasn't
pretty tall.
because like
Amazons are
like
tall.
Ben Affleck was still taller than her. I kind of
Yeah.
wanted her to be the same height. I couldn't tell. Like, I don't
think
know.
they are roughly.
It was weird. I couldn't quite tell.
She's probably like
Roughly
6'2".
the same.
Roughly.
The only
No,
thing that
it's like the-
I didn't quite understand was like when Batman like sent her like all the stuff of the other supers,
he's like,
and he was just like, oh yeah, by the way, I sent this to you. I don't know where you've been, but I think you should look
Oh
at
yeah,
this.
that weird email where
Yeah.
she kept scrolling down
Yeah.
like line by line.
That was total like this is the setup part.
No, that's literally that
Yeah.
was just set up, and then
It's cool.
It was pretty cool.
It was
I liked
cool.
You were
It was
excited
cool.
because
But-
you wanted to see.
yeah,
Yeah,
because you
okay.
wanted to see it. Like I thought they
What do you
kinda-
think of Cyborg?
I think they lingered on that a bit too
Cyborg?
much.
That was Cyborg.
Yeah.
I didn't know who that was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cyborg.
I'm like, who the hell is this? Who's screaming?
Like,
yeah.
Like Flash's was like maybe
Wow.
10 seconds.
I liked Flashes.
Aquaman's was maybe another 10 seconds.
Who was the guy who was like just the head and like a shoulder?
Cyborg.
Cyborg.
Apparently,
Cyborg.
I didn't even.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in the
Yeah.
Justice League.
And
Yeah.
then
I keep
One of
thinking
the
Teen
founding
Titans.
members.
Teen
Yeah,
I
he's a
keep
founding
thinking
member.
Teen Titans.
and then like
At least in the
on
movie.
Cyborgs they spent like a
Oh.
minute. It was just like okay. I mean I can understand why, but I just felt like they lingered.
I
on it.
kinda
I feel like
like
they could have
this.
shown the clip of just like him
Him
yelling.
screaming.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it would have been like, oh, you know, it's Cyborg.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you mean like cut out the
Cut out him like damn it I can't find a cure like
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that,
It'd be even weirder for me to just see
Yeah.
screaming.
You see
dead.
some screaming
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I suppose it separates it from being like this is a mad experimenter as opposed to this is a guy
That's
who cares
true.
about this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
They want to
suppose.
establish that.
I suppose.
They had to fit a lot into like very short amount of time.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like this is
I like Aquaman.
again, it's a setup
I was
movie.
excited.
I'm excited for Aquaman.
That
That's kind
hairflow?
of cool.
Yeah.
And then when he just busted out.
Powerful.
I
So good.
thought he was like a bit slow when he was
Aquaman.
just like
Oh yeah.
I thought he was a little
yeah,
slow.
like they
moving.
just lingered on the
I
shot.
kind of wish that even though he's underwater, he can still move at like normal speed.
That'd
That'd
be
be
fun.
kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool.
I think that my favorite part of that shot was like when they're looking at it and you just saw the eyes. I think
Yeah,
that was
that
really
was
good.
really
I think that was really cool.
That's
That was
a
really cool.
fish thing,
I
right?
Yeah.
thought like a shark was gonna pop out for a second.
No, just
Worse.
Aquaman.
The Flash is really good though.
I-
The Flash is.
I like how he's just casually just looking over. He's like,
He
man.
feels good about
He's got,
himself
like,
after
this
it.
Yeah.
He's got like
Busts
this
the guy
milk in
through a
his
window.
Yeah.
That guy's dead.
I feel like Flash should be faster than that. They wouldn't even like notice.
Notice him?
I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe.
he can be.
But I mean, you have
It's
to
just
see
about,
it.
It's about how fast he wants.
Alright,
to.
alright.
You gotta build it up.
He was
Yeah.
fast
He
enough-
was
he was
fast
seen
enough
and-
to hit the guy
Yeah.
and then go back to where he was and like in between the frames. It's
Yeah.
like there's no frames he wasn't there.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
I mean, anything else you guys feel like you wanna say that we didn't bring up because we kind of talk a lot about this movie.
Can we talk about how Alfred is like low key younger than Batman?
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I thought he was younger.
In a lot of
Alfred
ways.
has good
Sounds
genes.
I mean, maybe he just ages better because he doesn't get stabbed every like.
Yeah,
That's
that
true.
could be
That's
it too.
stressful.
He doesn't have the stress of being Batman.
Of being
Um,
Batman.
No,
Just
he's got
worrying-
the stress
just
of
worrying
dealing
about
with
it.
Batman.
Yeah, he's
Dealing
gotta
with
deal with
Batman.
Batman, like emotionally.
That's harder.
I think that going along with what Jake and Ethan have said, like it being so different from Marvel
Yeah.
movies is definitely something that I really noticed and liked about it.
Because I was
A
a guy.
lot.
I was a guy who walked out of Age of Ultron like that looked like Austin right now.
Yeah, I have to.
Like I was just
we-
like
I
I was
have-
just like
I agree.
all of
I
us
spent fucking $10 on this movie.
I
all of
agree.
us were.
I agree.
I was just really I just
We
didn't
all-
like
we
it that
all
much.
were.
I think.
And this movie was honestly I can understand people saying it's kind of shitty, but like
No, I get that
I
too.
hope that DCU will get better.
Mhm.
If they can perfect this.
I need
Yeah.
a good Green Lantern movie.
Oh my god.
I
You're not.
I don't know.
You're not getting it until
Oh,
2020.
shut up, Adam.
I'm just letting you know.
No.
2020.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's like forever.
Why is it not gonna happen?
It'll happen.
No, it's happening. I'm just
I'll
saying it's not
never
happening
get
until
here.
2020.
Oh, I thought you were saying it's not gonna
No,
happen.
no,
I
I was
was like,
saying-
shut up,
I-
Adam. Okay, alright.
Don't
20.
poop on my parade.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, how do you know?
I'm just saying it's not
Okay.
happening until
I can
2020.
wait, I can wait.
That's all.
I won't let it
Damn.
I just think they did characters really well. I like
I
it.
don't
The
know.
plot
I mean,
was bad.
I think they did.
Plot was-
Here, no.
The plot really
See,
could've
I have
been
to
better.
disagree with you on that because I think the only really good character was Batman.
Well, he was like the main character.
But you can't say it has really good characters when you think the only really good one was Batman.
Superman got dragged down by Lois Lane.
Yeah, Lois Lane wasn't
Take Lois
good.
Lane out.
I don't think Lex was that
Yeah,
good.
he did.
I like.
He really
I
did.
really like Lex.
I like
Lex.
Lex.
I didn't like
I like
Lex.
Lex.
I didn't like.
I
Lex.
kind of
I
liked him.
loved him.
He had some really bad scenes, but some
Yeah.
really
I think
good
there's
scenes.
I think there's a framework for Lex that's there, and I really
Yeah.
liked it. I didn't really like him in the movie.
I think like I can understand why people wouldn't like him because he's not the Lex that we're used to.
He's not like the genius,
Plus,
like, evil.
yeah.
Lex.
Well,
I like the kooky, like
Bold.
fucking weirdo.
I feel like he played it up too much though. So, like
think
when
he
he was talking about
handed
fucking
up.
triangles and circles to
Yeah.
fucking Lois, and I was like, shut the fuck
Yeah, no,
up
I
and push
can
her.
understand
Yeah.
that.
Just
Like,
shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Just put. He honestly
There's
probably.
Schrodinger's
should've-
dissonance.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. He handed up too much.
He ended up too much.
I do like.
But there
the-
were some I like
Yeah.
some scenes.
There's definitely some scenes that I liked, like when he was
I like when he
when-
was talking at the.
like when he
Right.
talked about like that painting. I thought that was a really good scene.
That was a
I
pretty
thought that
good
was
scene.
awful. I thought it was
Really?
retarded. It didn't make any
Hated it?
sense.
Oh.
I hated it.
I hated.
Really?
I didn't like the whole one. He was like,
It was
red
uncalled for.
coats
It's
are
like,
coming.
oh, devils are the angels.
Because he was just saying Superman's bad. That's all he was saying. Superman's
Yeah.
bad. He came from the sky.
But
That's
he's
it.
gotta be
He's a
rounded
devil.
up,
That's
right?
it. Yeah.
No. I didn't like the whole one. Like the red coats are coming. The red coats are
Oh, the
coming.
red coats is awful.
I was
Red
just like,
coats is
what are you
awful.
saying, man?
That and the fucking senator, the fucking you can call it Granny's ice too.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Granted, I hated that scene even more because that's when I started really noticing the audio desync.
oh, that was yeah.
All your
The
DC
beginning of the
I
end.
like this a
Yeah.
lot.
Beginning of the
Is
end.
Brian good?
He's just tired.
Right.
Would you like a drink of water?
Brian's
Okay, man, just
no answer.
Ryan just had a long day.
No answer.
He had work earlier and had to meet a client for dinner too.
Missed it.
So, what was I completely lost my train of thought.
It's amazing you just like sleep sitting like that.
I,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move on.
so how did you feel about Superman as a character, Ethan? And same thing with you, Sachin, because me and David seem to agree that we don't really like him that much.
I like Superman in general, but I love
Nah,
Batman.
I've seen
No,
good Superman.
Sachin knows
So like
good
I have,
Superman.
yeah, we've seen good. Nobody else has ever seen.
I know good Superman.
And like it's just like
I like the ideas put forward. I'm not gonna say
Yes.
it was executed as well,
No.
but I really like the ideas of it's just it's carrying on what Man of Steel started,
Agreed.
which is like that like Superman alien whatever he's dealing. You know, it painted him as an imperfect character, and I like that.
But I feel like we never really got to feel that like Superman was like honestly like trying his best. Like I feel like I felt like
Wait, you know
Like-
something really weird?
What?
Like he did I walk away too far?
Yeah,
Alright, my bad.
it's okay.
Something really weird that threw me off was not only Batman using guns, but like when Superman like went up to Batman's like, you know, don't answer that light ever again, or
I thought it was
I'm
cool.
letting you off with mercy. It just seemed really like out of place.
dark.
It showed
That's
out
true.
of
I'm
character.
gonna kill him.
What I didn't get is how Superman like gave up so easily and trying to convince like Batman. Okay, hold on. Like
Oh,
listen.
that too,
yeah,
that
like
too.
it was like after two things. All right.
I
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna hit him.
expected Superman to follow him to the Batcave and just destroy the
Yeah,
Batcave.
that's
That would've
actually.
been
I was
really
really thinking like, why
That's
don't you
what I
just
was
follow
imagining.
him?
That's what I was imagining.
Yeah, that would have been a cool scene
Sees
if he,
through the
if he just
underground.
destroys the Batcave. Alfred's just like, oh.
The way he like dipped the Batmobile out of the way, I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was really cool at like the party or whatever that Superman overheard.
Yeah.
Alfred's
Yeah.
voice.
I agree. That was really cool.
I thought the lowest part was stupid when he heard her going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was
Again,
very selective hearing.
No,
yeah.
no, but I think honestly Lois could have just shouted, Clark, the
I mean,
the
she's
weapons over
underwater.
He's
here.
underwater.
No,
Okay,
before,
before
before.
she- that's
Clark, the
true.
weapons over here, and then
Yeah,
he'd be like,
if
oh
his
yeah.
hearing's that good.
And then he literally
yeah.
could have been like, all right, well, no, I'm gonna go get it. Like that's it.
he could have. I felt like that could have been better.
Just take Lois Lane out of it.
Just cut Lois
He
Lane
really
out of the
was
movie.
dragged down by Lois Lane.
He
Like,
was.
A lot of the hate that I had for Superman, besides being perfect, was from Lois
And
Lane.
He wasn't
and
perfect.
even
He was imperfect morally.
the biggest
He was
problem
perfect.
the biggest problem too is that like I can't even buy Superman's love for Lois Lane because I didn't buy it in the first movie. Like
Yeah.
they just like fell in love for no reason.
That weird scene with the bathtub in the beginning.
Yeah,
Like,
that was-
like,
that was-
damn, Superman.
that was
all
awkward.
black people were
Thirsty as
freaking out.
hell.
Yeah. they were like, yeah.
Superman was thirsty as fuck in the beginning. Remember the bathtub scene? He
Yeah.
just kissed her. I was like,
I agree it was cute, but I also have to agree that it was weird.
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't like it.
It's a personal
I don't like
thing, you know.
No,
You don't wanna see
especially
other
because
people's-
like the movie was like acting so serious
That's
before
okay,
then,
yeah,
and
yeah.
all of a sudden like I'm gonna get in the bathroom.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
I'm used
Yeah.
to like
Oh.
Superman being like a nerd and just being like,
Wait, what's
oh,
that?
I dropped all this.
Well, you're Smallville. Brian.
Smallville.
You bring Brian there.
No, Brian's just chilling.
That's right there.
Oh, he's on
Brian's
the
over
ground. Okay.
Brian's dead.
Alright.
Brian's dead.
Yeah, he's got like.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, like-
I didn't even like it.
I got it. No, there's a blanket right there, wasn't it? Yeah.
Like even with Christopher Reeve, like he was like a nerdy guy in like the original Superman movie. He's like a nerdy guy. This guy was like too confident. I thought.
I mean,
Like
He's
at
godhood.
parts.
he's been Superman for a while, and his
And human
girlfriend
as
is
well.
Lois Lane, which he feels pretty good about, I guess.
I mean,
I don't
he
know.
was Superman for how long? 2 years.
Yeah, I mean,
That's it.
Yeah. Because I mean, Zod happened,
Yeah.
and then it was like 18 months later. So it's like 2 years.
I'm pretty sure that also Doomsday was not Kryptonian origin in the comics, but don't quote
I wasn't
don't
sure.
quote me on that.
But I mean,
was.
well, they
I, mean,
changed
I
it.
thought Doomsday was like a weird like genetic thing.
Yeah, he was.
with
I know he was a
Kryptonians.
genetic experiment. I just don't remember it was being Kryptonian.
No,
I
I
thought-
think it is.
Or that it was like Kryptonian and then Lex Luthor.
A little bit.
And also Doomsday is not General Zod. Let's get that out of the way too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get that out of the way.
Oh,
I thought he
but
was
people-
I thought he was a genetic, like a
copy.
Kryptonian genetic experiment.
I know he's a genetic experiment. I just don't think I don't.
I
remember it being
actually thought it was
Kryptonian.
something that was in all
Wasn't it dropped on the
Kryptonians.
surface of Krypton?
Like something that could come out if you fuck up. It was like
Oh, okay.
like,
Never mind.
like an
That's
equivalent
right.
of cancer.
AJ's right.
AJ's
AJ's right.
What?
It is Kryptonian, but
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
he's. Yeah,
Thanks, AJ.
AJ's right. There's one other thing I want to bring up. I'm not remembering.
I like the initial scene with Doomsday and Superman when they were like duking it out. I like that Superman like that fast zoom punch style. I think that's cool.
I think that Superman has to learn how to fight besides just charging into someone. Like
That's really all he needs.
That's
Usually.
all he did.
That's all he needs
That's
usually.
all- I mean, yeah.
But he could do so much more.
I just-
Probably.
Like,
Oh, the space
doesn't
scene.
need
The
it,
space
though.
scene was cool. I kind of liked it.
Oh, the space scene was good.
That's
I agree.
pretty
The
good.
space scene was good. I liked how like they ended up fighting at the statue.
he
so
heal
they-
from the sun?
Yeah,
What
the
happened?
powers
Yeah.
of the yellows, like he gets
I didn't
his
know it healed
powers
him.
from the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it healed him.
Yeah.
Like, if he's close enough or
accelerated
something.
healing.
But like,
Wait, wasn't the space scene weird? Like they nuked them in space, but Doomsday has existed for like 10 minutes at this point. They just
Yeah,
knew,
I thought about
we need
that.
To,
Yeah.
We need to nuke this
Like
place.
he literally hasn't really done that much.
Yeah.
Relatively, just like no, get the nuke,
Especially,
get the nuke.
especially when you launch a nuke up in the air. It's like
Yeah.
probably one of the most dangerous
That's-
things you
Yeah,
can do.
it's-
Yeah, it spreads everywhere.
Like it
I don't
had
know.
to impact them.
Hold on. Oh, here's something that I didn't get. Like when Lois like introduced the bullet, like this experimental bullet, right? And then she gave it to the Secretary of Defense, and Secretary of Defense gave it back, and then he was just like, "Are you gonna do anything about it?" No.
And
Like
then
it was like what? Like
no, all of her plot lines, all of her scenes, garbage.
Like,
She was just a garbage human
it
being.
didn't make any
It's
sense.
terrible.
Like as a person that's a member of the Secretary of Defense, when you find out that a private company is supplying out
Oh.
something like that,
No, it was CIA.
no,
No,
it was
it was
LexCorp.
private
No,
company.
it was Lex.
I
Yeah,
feel like you're
they
just
use
giving me more
Lex
reason
Corp.
to
They-
believe.
No, no,
I
it was
think
Lex had people in the terrorist cell
Yeah.
to like shoot other people and kill people
What
so that
did
he
the
could blame
CIA
it.
have to do with it?
No, the CIA was there because like fucking the stupid fucking thing with Lois Lane and they were trying to kill the guy. It was
Yeah.
stupid. It was, they were just like they're
I
gonna kill
feel,
the
I
guy.
feel for that CIA guy.
Oh yeah, he just died. That
Yo,
CIA
like,
guy.
He was really brave.
Yeah, he was like,
Hold on.
no, not her.
There's one other thing that I
was
want to
pretty
bring
cool.
up too. That didn't make any sense to me. Like why the government didn't do anything about that. And another thing I did.
No, they did. They just, I don't know. For some reason, they kept it off the table. He
I
wanted to
think
do it
it's
off the
because like
table
he
or
said
something.
like the CIA was involved, and I think Lex just had people like in there like posing as like CIA.
No, but the fact that he knew that LexCorp gave those weapons to the rebel cell, or at least that he was responsible for, and that he knew that there was the framing. Like why didn't he do anything to stop it? I don't know.
Did you know about the framing? I thought
He said that the LexCorp people are the ones that shot the.
he knew about it.
Yeah.
Lex did
For how
have
long?
people in government, didn't he? Like that one guy he fed a Jolly Rancher to.
Yeah,
Oh my
the
god.
Jolly
Oh
Rancher.
yeah, Jolly Rancher guy.
That was weird.
That
No,
was
what I
weird.
didn't get was why that guy was so willing to give him everything, and
He-
why
that
and
was
why
never
the other,
established.
and why the
Yeah,
others,
they never went
yeah.
back to his character. He
And-
just died.
Yeah,
in
and
the
why,
last
and why the senator didn't know about it, like
Right.
full access to Zod's body and full access to the ship.
You got it. You got it.
I mean, we don't know why.
It didn't make any sense.
We never knew why. It's true.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's weird. Like they focused on weird things and like they didn't give us enough of the things we needed to see.
Like I said, it was just there's a lot of like plot stuff. I think that Wonder
There was a
Woman.
lot of.
The plot stuff.
Yeah, like
Fucking-
the
Wait,
the
that
writing
was
wasn't
product
there.
placement for Jolly Rancher.
Oh no, there's so many blatant product placement.
There
Did you-
was some product
I
placement.
thought it was kind of tasteful though because it wasn't like like Jurassic World.
Oh no, that wasn't Jurassic World level. But like I noticed like remember when
I'm just like, why does he have so
Like
many
I
fucking
want
Jolly
Jolly
Ranchers?
Ranchers now. That's bullshit.
like I don't know if you guys
Well,
noticed
sure.
there was like there was like for some reason Lex Luthor had like a basketball at his
I like that.
Oh no, never mind. Oh, I understand why now, but like LexCorp when he went to go see his wrecked like headquarters or whatever, like he saw the basketball and it was Under Armour very clearly.
I didn't
I
didn't see it.
I noticed that.
I didn't see it at all.
I didn't see it.
remember cars.
There was one that was
Yeah, cars,
really
there was a
like
Jeep.
like I can't remember. It was like a big banner or something. Oh well, I mean Turkish Airlines was on there, but they've been.
Really, I don't remember that.
No, that was only for like a second. I feel like I liked that because it was like, oh, she's Turkish. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, she's Turkish. I liked her accent. It's kind of good.
Mm-hmm. What
Wait,
was
who?
that accent?
I guess it was Turkish.
I thought it was gonna be like an Amazonian, like they
Who?
made one up.
I
Woman's accent.
Wonder Woman's
It was
accent.
kind of I don't know.
I've only heard men's Turkish accents, so I'm not sure what a woman's Turkish accent sounds like.
It'd be cool to make up an accent.
I definitely like Wonder
It'd
Woman.
be hard to do.
Wonder Woman was
I
good.
really enjoyed
Wonder Woman was good.
My favorite.
I just really hope
Just
they
that
don't
that,
screw
that,
her
that
up.
one that one scene where she like Doomsday knocked her on her ass.
Yeah, and then she
And you
was
could
just
just fucking see everything. I was like, whoa, okay.
Oh,
No,
she smiled.
damn.
She smiled.
No, the
I like
smile.
that, yeah,
I
it's
love
like,
that.
yeah,
When
yeah,
she
I'm
was
like,
just-
oh, this is
when
what
when
like,
she was like,
I
I want to
wanted
get back
more
in
of
there.
that, yeah.
That was great. I actually wanted to see more of Wonder Woman and just seeing that how
Surprised
she
she
was a
did.
different fighting
Yeah.
style because Batman didn't do shit during that
But-
entire fight.
Ethan
Not that I
and
blame him.
Ethan and I liked how like they showed like a scene of Batman and they're just like in Superman and Wonder Woman are just fucking up Doomsday and
And Superman's
Batman's just like, I can't do anything.
No, I
Batman
like
could have gotten him.
I like the fucking grenade thing because like this grenade comes out of nowhere and just some super far away, just Batman's just like fucking Batman.
That was kind of like very. I don't know if it was supposed to be comedic, but it
But
was.
I am surprised that she lasted as well as she did
Yeah, she
against
did pretty
Doomsday.
great.
I'm not surprised.
Because she's pretty a few tiers below Superman.
I mean, everyone is a few.
I know, but
tiers.
Doomsday is the killer of
No,
Superman.
but-
so I feel like he'd be very
But
superior.
remember,
I mean, the
but
power
remember-
levels might be
Remember,
different.
Doomsday
I know.
was only born for 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And
He
it's
wasn't.
like-
He wasn't even the full form. Because remember,
And he got
full
like,
form
This is-
Doomsday
this
has
is fetal
has-
Doomsday.
Yeah,
Fetal.
because remember, full form Doomsday has all the spikes.
Baby
Yeah,
and
right,
he has
yeah,
hair.
right.
He doesn't look like a cave troll from Lord of the Rings.
And you have to consider like the mechanics of Doomsday. Like Doomsday stole energy from Superman
And the bomb.
Yeah, I never quite understood what the energy that he
So
was
like
outputting was
not
either.
dying immediately isn't really holding your own when you consider like you're slowly dying for sure.
No, I feel you. Okay, I mean, I can't think of anything else. If anyone wants to bring anything else up specifically.
I mean, you
I like
guys
the movie less now that we talked about it.
I'm sorry.
I went from a 5
I feel like I
to
do
a
that to
4.
you a lot. I'm sorry.
You do that a lot.
I'm
to me.
sorry.
No,
I've at least I've gotten a lot better at not looking at things through rose tinted glasses.
Yeah, we all.
Because before I've been a fanboy of things a lot before.
You know.
Yeah, now I hate
Oh.
movies.
I'm
Hate
saying,
everything.
I don't
I
hate
like
movies.
The Hobbit, but if I were to talk about it, I wouldn't.
So you don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
What do you think about the Hobbit? No.
No, not
I like The Hobbit.
Not you.
Oh, that's too long.
But yeah, I'm glad we talked about it. Like, there's a lot of things that I didn't really notice that I thought
Yeah.
were actually good in the movie.
There's a lot of like this is not a bad movie. This is not like Fantastic Four, the new one, or like Batman and Robin, or like
Fantastic
Daredevil. You know this like Daredevil, the movie with Ben Affleck actually.
Was that
Check
one?
out season 2 of
that
Daredevil
was
on
pretty bad.
Netflix. To sponsor us.
This is not nearly as bad as that. If I had to rank it, I'd say
Electra.
if you were compared to
Electra.
the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I would say it would be upper mid tier compared to Marvel Cinematic Universe movies for me.
Okay, actually, let's touch on this. Okay,
Like
to
where
you,
was
like,
it?
okay, like let's look at the Marvel movies so far.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, like, where would you rank on this movie compared to them?
Okay. So
Like above and below.
what's your-
what's
like I
going
said,
on,
like I
yeah.
said,
But
upper
why
mid
are we
tier.
comparing this to Marvel?
No.
Because that's the only metric we have.
I'm just saying, like, in terms of how this is me saying it as I enjoyed it. I think that Winter Soldier and I think
Yeah.
that Guardians of the Galaxy
They love
I
it.
enjoyed more.
Well, yeah. Oh,
And then after that, I would say
How about Deadpool, Adam? Where you put that?
Deadpool. No, I'm talking Marvel Cinematic Universe because remember Deadpool's with
Oh,
Fox
yeah.
and X Men.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's literally not part of it.
So
Okay, it's gone.
for me, the big four for the Marvel Cinematic Universe is the original Iron Man, the first Avengers, Winter Soldier, and Guardians of the Galaxy.
it's a good.
And then I guess I would probably place Batman v Superman along. What was that movie? The
Age of Ultron.
actually I would put that actually. Then I would put Age of Ultron. Then I would put Batman v Superman.
Oh, come on.
Okay,
It's,
so
it's
wait.
better than Age of Ultron.
No, I like Age of Ultron better.
Me too.
Well, it's probably better than
Both
Man
were
of
pretty
Steel
passive.
and worse than The Dark Knight is where I put it. It's like there's a
Better than Man of Steel.
Yeah.
That's
Really
a
better than
very
Man of Steel?
large.
I would. I don't know. Man of Steel. I flip flop on that like every single day.
The fight scenes in Man of Steel, though. I like those.
I don't know if I liked the whole the way they did it. Like you mentioned the zoom punch thing.
Like they fast forward through
Mhm.
certain motions.
I didn't like the way that was handled. I guess
Really?
when two people do it.
Mhm.
I like how it looks with Superman against Big Doomsday.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
looked cool. But I didn't like the way it looked when it was just.
With the two like.
Oh.
I actually really liked it.
Hold that.
Like when he was fighting that girl Kryptonian. That was like my favorite fight in that whole.
Oh no,
movie.
that was fucking sick.
Don't
Like that was so. That was like DBZ.
Let's not do a Man of Steel review.
That was so good.
One thing I also want to mention. One of my favorite scenes in that movie is when Superman goes to save the person in Mexico from the Day of the Dead. Oh my
yes.
god, that was so good. And like
Oh,
they surrounded him and shit. It
That
was a
was
little
like-
heavy-handed.
I thought the crowd going like was a
I
little
don't know.
weird.
Like
but I
poor
kind
town
of
in
got it.
Mexico.
That
I feel
was
like,
really
it's,
painting
he's
the
Jesus,
picture
you
they
know.
wanted to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good way to. That's the God figure kind
It's
of
the
thing.
God
Yeah.
thing. That was really what I enjoyed a lot. Not most, but
It
a
was
lot
good
about
symbolism.
this movie. Just the symbolism
Even
around
though it was
Superman.
a bit heavy.
The way he was always
good.
in the air and
Yeah.
he was just there.
Mhm.
We never saw him approach really. It was nice.
It's Jesus
Mhm.
figure.
It was Jesus.
Jesus.
Okay, so I mean, does anyone else have anything else to say or no?
Do we all agree with where Adam put the ranking with the
Put it
Marvel
above Age
Cinematic?
of Ultron.
What about Age of Ultron?
But I'm just salty that Ultron was made of tissue paper.
I hated Ultron.
He was so good in the.
Let's not do Age of Ultron
Oh.
review. Okay, all right. So
No, I feel like
no.
I mean. No, I'm just talking because of Age of Ultron. That one fucking trailer
Yeah,
really like
That
made
one
it
trailer.
seem like it was a completely different movie.
I agree.
That just bothered me.
Which trailer?
the first Age of Ultron.
With the
trailer.
fucking stupid puppet on the No Strings on Me
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah.
Strings
Oh,
on
oh
me.
my
That was a
God.
completely different movie.
Oh,
What do you think it was gonna be?
it was
I
gonna
thought it was
be
gonna be
dark.
like this.
I thought it was gonna be like. I thought it was gonna
Yeah.
be dark. I thought it was gonna be-
yeah.
But no, it's just
But,
quip.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyways.
All right. So everyone, just go around the table and I guess give your rating and maybe some general thoughts or closing thoughts on the film. Austin, you can go first.
I give it a
Oh.
4 now that I've talked it out.
Remember, five is average.
Five
for
is
us.
dead average.
3. 3.
Holy shit.
Wow.
So
Wow.
No, that's like Rotten
now,
Tomatoes.
now I've liked it
That is true.
even
Rotten
less.
Tomatoes.
Two tiers below what I thought because I guess I what I did with this movie is I misunderstood some things like the bullet thing. I had no idea people blame Superman for shootings.
Yeah.
That's just
Not for
stupid.
shooting, just for the death.
For
the
dying.
deaths.
So people didn't notice the bullets.
I don't
No,
know.
that's what I'm saying. It
They
didn't
didn't
make any
investigate.
sense.
So-
I mean, I think the whole place exploded or something. I don't know.
I don't
The only reason
I
why
thought-
Lois had a bullet was because of
It
like
shot her,
it was in a book or
in
whatever.
her
I thought
journal.
I guess I gave it too much credit. I gave the movie too much credit. What I did enjoy was Wonder Woman. I'm hyped for the Justice League in general. I hope it continues
pretty
in
cool.
a nice direction.
Wendy and Batman.
I was fine with Ben Affleck. I think, but I do give it a 3 out of 10.
Alright, hold on. Let me adjust this.
I think.
But I do say I will mention that the audio sync might have ruined it a lot more.
I
for me
definitely
than
agree.
Than I'm
Yeah,
realizing.
because I mean, you're already like feeling like shitty about it. You're
and
just
I can't take and even the moments that are cool seriously. Like the fighting. The fighting might have
Yeah.
been great, but it was hard for me to appreciate.
yeah, it's
it.
hard to appreciate a lot of it.
All right, Sachin, what
I
would you give it?
think-
Never mind. What did you give it out of 10 in your closing
I
thoughts?
still go with 8 out of 10. I really liked how it was different. I liked how Batman just didn't give a fuck. I liked Wonder Woman a lot too. Superman was just there, but he's usually just there.
Okay.
I guess it's Dave.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was, worth what I paid to watch it.
How much did you
$5.
pay?
$5.
$5.
I give it a student
7.
discount.
I thought
Seven's
Batman,
good.
Wonder Woman, and
Sorry.
were good characters. I thought, there were really some good points in the plot, good points with like the symbolism, the picture the movie's trying to paint, and the fights were really good. Or a lot of the time. Sometimes they looked a little bit weird.
Yeah. Batman's fucking chunky kung fu.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think I'll still give it. I mean, plot wise, it was a mess. It was clumsy.
Writing,
felt like-
writing was not there. Not a strong
A
script.
lot of the acting was kind of fucked up. But I feel like there were definitely like cool moments. It just they weren't strung together well. They were like these little floating islands. They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I like Superman's dead. I hope he
Yep.
stays dead.
Yeah.
Me too.
I hope he stays dead for
We
a while.
glazed over that, but that's pretty.
He's not.
That's pretty big.
I do have to
them
say,
killing him
I give them props to have the balls to do it.
Sure.
to do it. Yeah.
Even though they've been trying to make that movie since
Make
the
it stick
90s.
for a movie.
but-
Just make it stick.
At
for
least,
a movie.
yeah, please.
That's all I ask.
Just don't.
I know he's
mention-
gonna come back. Come
Yeah.
on, but just one movie.
He'll
just
probably
have
come
to
back
wait
just
till
to
he
sneak
gets the
cartoon.
Dragon
Yeah.
Balls together before bringing it
Yeah.
back,
Yeah, I like how different it was from Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate that. So I give it an 8 out of 10.
This is a movie that
I think I'll call it my guilty pleasure. Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a guilty pleasure.
You don't have to be guilty about it.
I think that this is a movie that I think the internet has kind of like really, really hated, and I don't think it's quite justified. I would probably have to look a bit more into what the criticism is. But for me right now, I think this is just a movie like so many blockbusters that was good, but had so much potential and could have been extremely great, which is a trend that I don't really like, but it's just how it is. I think great cinematography. I think Batman was the strongest character in the movie. I loved Wonder Woman. I loved a lot of the soundtrack. A lot of the themes and the symbolism was great, but I saw a lot of characters weak. I didn't really like Jesse Eisenberg. I don't know. Overall, I would probably give it maybe. As of right now, I give it a 7, but I wouldn't be surprised if I retract it and give it a 6. I would give it a low matinee. I think it's something that you should see in the theater just because to get that experience.
Get a good
But I wouldn't like if you wanted to wait and rent it, I would be like, okay. But the key thing here is that this is not a bad movie. It's a good movie, just not great.
Austin disagrees.
And could not live up to
He's doing that smug.
It
grin.
doesn't.
I was laughing at I did see it at a discount.
And it just doesn't like I said, it doesn't live up to what its potential could be. Because I think that with a lot of these blockbusters, these could be like amazing films, almost like Oscar worthy, if I want to say
Only
that.
done right.
But it's never executed
Nobody
correctly,
ever
in my
does.
opinion.
This is like I feel like one of the closest we've gotten, but it's just that it was so like heavy-handed in
Yeah.
doing it.
All right, go ahead, Jake.
You
Close out the show.
No, AJ's here too.
AJ.
You good? All right, I'll
AJ's
speak.
good, AJ's
Okay. But hold on to that thought because you mentioned it could have been more.
Mm.
I'm interested. I don't know if we're gonna include that, but I'm interested to hear how it could have been more. Hold on to that thought. I gave it a 9 originally. I'll bring it down to an 8.5 because there was a lot of
See what you did.
No, it's okay. I still liked it a lot. I liked it a lot, but I'm a sucker for like this interesting Batman character. I like the symbolism, even if it's like really heavy-handed, because it was
I
just
agree.
a really overdramatic movie, and that's okay. But maybe it's because I came into this thinking like, oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna be terrible, and it wasn't, and it blew me away as a result. And
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. One thing that I also want to say is that this is one of those movies too where the trailers completely ruined the movie. Because like I said, the only surprise for me in the movie was the death of Superman. And
Yeah, that's a big surprise.
I have to say, like to the studios at Hollywood, please,
Stop.
model your trailers after the Star Wars ones, because those got you hyped, but they didn't tell you shit about the story. Just do that. That's completely fine.
or the Inside Out trailers.
Yeah, it's completely fine. You don't need to tell us the entire plot in the movie. Like I was just wondering, like,
Inside
okay,
Out's
well they're gonna
not
fight, and then it's gonna be Doomsday, and then it's gonna be fine. Like, it's just,
Yeah,
please,
I was just waiting for
please,
the
yeah.
Doomsday
It's like,
trailer.
please, don't do that anymore.
I don't watch trailers, and it helped. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
we stopped.
I never watched.
All right, go ahead, Jake.
Never watched
Finish it out with the show.
I didn't think the trailers ruined it too much for me because I just didn't know how I was gonna get there, and it was, it did meander a bit. But like Ethan said, there was a lot of cool scenes, and they weren't, and they were islands.
Yeah,
but I think that I really appreciated them for what they were. But I think really what sold me on the whole thing was that Batman character. I don't know. I just really like that broken Batman, and they really like played that up because I get like Dark Knight was also a cool Batman character. He wasn't all there too, and they touch on that. But I think this one really hit home with like all the psychological like issues and his flashbacks and hallucinations.
Mm-hmm.
I just think I don't know. That's the kind of Batman I like. I like these broken heroes, and I don't know. I think that's what. I hope that DC can keep it up because it, like Ethan said before,
breath of fresh air.
it's a breath of fresh air because it's like it's nice to have a superhero movie that's just not a quip fest. It's just joke after joke after joke.
And awkward like pause humor.
Yeah, I completely get it.
Remember that thing that Ultron did where he was trying to remember a word that like lasted.
No.
It was
Yeah.
so awkward.
Really?
Oh, I can never forget.
Just to add on to what Jake said, Jake is right that we've actually never had a cinematic Batman that's been this old. This is the first time in cinematic,
Oh, yeah.
in live action cinematic history that we've had this. So
It's a different bat. Actually, all these characters are like different than I think the norm.
Except Superman. Kind of.
Little
Actually,
bit.
no. It's a little different.
A little different.
all right, well, I mean,
religious this time.
Let's
Yeah.
just get lit.
Dig it.
Let's just agree that I think maybe the next time we could just leave out Lois Lane.
What a
Oh wait, no,
awful
Superman's gone. So
Hey.
I'm hoping that we
no
just
one cares about. No one has
Yeah.
to care about her
Yeah,
ever
ever
again.
again.
Excellent.
Oh God, please.
It's the huge extended scene of her mourning the grave. It's just
That's like half of the Justice League movie. Oh my God, it's so bad.
Her digging the hole.
All right. Thanks you so much for listening, and we're probably gonna do this more for more movies, just talking about them. So stay tuned.
If you would edit the episode, but that's none of my
Good
business.
night.